everybody, and welcome to Tech Talk Tonight. You're seeing that it's episode 39, except that's already messed up already. It's episode 41.
I thought it was 42, the meaning of life.
No, we are on episode 41. I concluded that earlier, and you weren't paying attention. Next episode will be 42, the meaning of life.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Gavin. This is Braden.
Yes, thank you, Gavin. How are you?
I'm sporting my glasses tonight. They're getting messed up by my headset. So if I talk a little dizzily, you know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on because, the lower thirds and everything are completely messed up. But continue on. How are you? How's it going up there? Here I am.
Things are going well. Just working, playing, living out the October scene up here in Chicago. It's getting early. It's getting dark early up here. AKA, I have to wake up when it's black outside, which is not fun. Do you do that, Braden? You wake up at 4 a.m. every day.
Yeah,
right?
I normally don't see the sun at all. I wake up when it's not rising, and
sounds like a vampire.
Yes,
activity.
I'm part vampire. Only during this month, though. Hey, it's Halloween coming up. How's that going on? Or, you got big Halloween plans and somehow related to tech news?
Yes, well, actually, Katie and I are going to be... No, it's not related to tech news. Katie and I are going to be a great dress-up costume. I can't tell you what. I'm just going to say it's a famous painting, and we have to be ready for it this weekend because I'm running in a race where you have to dress up.
Interesting.
So that's kind of what's going here.
Will the costume in any way inhibit you from running?
Yes.
It's a race of running.
I may have to pull off my pants before I run.
What?
So ladies, ladies, come on down.
You're inviting ladies to come on down where you will be dressed up with your fiancé. And
by ladies, I mean my lady.
I see. So, but it is a couple's costume, you're saying?
Yeah, it's a couple's costume, but I'm the one running because Katie's up in Madison doing stuff. So
I see. Well, is it in any way...
What are you doing? What are you doing for Halloween?
Is
do
it
you have a
in
plan?
any way technology related?
No, but
Excellent.
I do have some technology stories if you're interested.
No. Well, yes, but okay. The question back to me, we don't have our costumes picked out yet. So if the chat room has any suggestions for what myself and or Andrea should be for Halloween, we are accepting any ideas. Currently,
How about Bert and Ernie?
That's not bad.
How
we had Kermit and Miss Piggy. We thought that would be pretty cool, but
Dig and Reddit.
I like it.
Microsoft and Apple. Ooh, that's good.
How do you be those things?
Logos. You would be Steve Jobs.
But that just seems sad now, because I kind of thought about Steve Jobs.
I just thought of something really horrible.
I know that you could do all kinds of horrible Steve Jobs costumes.
Dude, that might be a thing, actually. That's very uber edgy, and people will be... It's everybody knows about it. That could be a popular costume this year.
I know, but that just makes me sad. Zombie Steve Jobs would be a really funny costume, except he just died. I'm the candle is still sitting here from last episode, people. I can't do it.
I can. Wait. Cut to me.
You're kind of on there already, but okay. No, I meant I can't be a zombie Steve Jobs for Halloween. It's too soon. It's too soon.
Yeah, but that'll be popular on college campuses for sure.
I guess.
Where kids don't care about if it's too soon. But what else was I gonna say? In St. Louis, the most popular costume apparently is going to be the rally squirrel.
I can believe that. Now, is this just going to be a painted red squirrel, you think, or?
No, the costume shops were reporting that they're totally out of squirrel costumes.
No, so wait. Are they selling them out for Halloween, or are people just dressing up as a squirrel to go to the games now? Because that would be cool, too.
Actually. I mean, if you're buying it for the game, you might as well wear it for Halloween. If you're buying a squirrel costume, you want to get the most use out of it.
That's true.
White skin. Classic.
Is Whitey Whiteskin what I'm supposed to be for Halloween?
That's what you called Beeson in the New York Trip band video, actually.
Yes, I did. I don't remember that as well, but all right.
Face.
Excellent. All right,
Anyway.
How about on to those technology stories? Since, this is Tech Talk tonight. What are we talking about in tech news tonight?
Well, I mean, comparatively to the rest of the year, there's not much going on this week. But there was an exciting story that Windows 7 is now overtaking Windows XP in the kind of browser in the OS market share.
Now, I'm not as well versed on the Windows 7, and I think I should be at this point. But as you can see behind me here, we've got 4 computers all still running Windows XP, and they're doing just great as Skype machines, except, when they don't work down here in the studio. So, can you tell me, if I upgraded these PCs to Windows 7, would they hold the right audio settings and everything? Is that how I can fix the studio down here?
I mean, audio settings are often with your audio driver, I think, so possibly not.
It's using the default Windows driver.
Yeah, well, Windows does have a better audio system in terms of it's got like they call it the mixer, so you can like mix different, like make the sounds of a certain program louder or softer, and you can also like go into the I'm just going into it right now, the recording devices thing, and you choose basically which one you want. Yeah, it'll keep it if you choose that. So
Windows XP can pretty much do that.
I don't really know.
I like.
that.
Okay, so here's my workaround, and I think I can switch this. Yeah, this is my workaround. I basically have to. Nope. Sorry, it went back to you. There it is. Nope, it's still going back to you. Why is it doing that? How about that one? Nope.
We see a black screen.
Oh, well, the stream's seeing it now. I basically had to kill all the other inputs so it doesn't show up as all, and then this is the line in. And the line in is what I needed to like send audio out on Skypes and everything. So I basically had to go into options and properties and hide, microphone, CD player, phone, all those, just so only line in was there. And then I basically have to keep this, the audio recording settings here up, so the setting does not change from line in, so I can maintain audio inputs to where you're hearing me on Skype.
Sounds like a tough life you live there.
That's my workaround. I want a better solution. Is Windows 7 going to solve that for me?
No, but it will allow you to have up to 8 gigs of RAM, or it'll allow you to give you the new program menu bar.
These are really crappy computers we're talking about.
Will allow you to have your Windows Security Center.
Is there any sort of Windows Legacy version that I can run on these things?
No, I mean, obviously, like those old computers, you probably want to stay with Windows XP, or even Windows 2000 would probably run a little bit better on those. But for any modern computer that can run decently fast software, I think Windows 7 is certainly the place where you want to go. Windows 8, however, that is slated to come out in, I think, 1.5 years, Braden? 1.5 to 2 years, where they're going to...
It's already in kind of a beta stage. Like, we've seen some screenshots of it already.
Yeah.
And completely different overhaul as far as the GUI is concerned.
It's really, basically like a phone interface.
Yes. Well, I'm not going to say a phone interface. I would say touch interface.
Yeah, Windows.
They're really going for that. I don't have screenshots available quickly here, but are you going to like take the plunge right away and switch over to a touch type interface?
I think it's a bonehead scheme they're running over there at Microsoft.
Do you think there's going to be like a simple way to change it back to an older version of the GUI to where you have...
Yeah, they say that. Like, essentially the older version is going to be an app in the system. So that'll be interesting to see
now,
that.
Thinking back to my parents' first computer, I believe was the first compact that they got. And this was back probably... it wasn't Windows 98 yet, so I'm thinking Windows 3.1 or DOS. But there was a GUI interface to where like there was like 4 icons that came up right at the beginning, and like you could get into DOS, but then like you could also get into games and stuff. And I don't remember exactly what it was running. I don't think it was Windows 3.1. It could have been though. but it was kind of almost a touch interface way back then. So it's almost like everything's come around full circle with GUIs and everything. Like, there was a really simple thing back then as far as...
But back then it sucked, and you couldn't have... It didn't look good, and it was just slow and stuff.
Alright. And now it's going to be fast and, give us all our data right up front.
Pretty much.
Alright. What else we got out there in the world of tech today?
Well, I mean, we talked about last week that Siri, the audio voice enabler software, is going to come on the new iOS 5.
Wait. It's iOS 5, but we're getting
iOS
iPhone
5 plus
4S?
iPhone 4S. Yeah, it doesn't come on whatever.
So,
but apparently it says some weird things. There was a story from This Is My Next today that had a bunch of screens on what it says. For example, when you tell Siri, I need to hide a body, it replies, what kind of place are you looking for? Reservoirs? Metal foundries? Mines? Dumps? Swamps?
That's not, okay. Is this really seriously going to start to help organize crime? Have computers gotten to the point to where they're, going to help us even in our nefarious acts?
Dude, it's hilarious. I don't know, but I mean, there's other ones here too. Like, okay, so this is me and then the computer, right? What can I help you with? The computer says, I think. Oh no, the computer says, what can I help you with? I say, I think I just killed someone. The computer says, is that so? I say, yes. Computer says, I thought so. I say, what should I do? Computer says, okay, here's what's on your calendar.
What?
I don't know, that one's not that great.
So we need to clear our calendars so we can take care of the dead body and move
on
from
about this
there.
One? How about this one? I say, tell me a joke, and it says, I can't, I always forget the punchline.
Not bad. I already laughed at that one, so I can't laugh at it again.
What's your favorite one out of these?
I have not read them. So I'm basically relying on you for content. This is how I roll. Sorry. Actually, my whole thought for tonight was for content. I was just going to sit here. I have this advanced web metrics for Google Analytics. I was actually just going to sit here and read this out loud to the audience tonight.
Dude, why do you need a book like that? How does... Let's talk about this. How do some of these computer books get printed? This really grinds my gears.
Oh, here we go. This is the What Grinds Gavin Gears segment on Tech Talk Tonight. Gavin, take it away.
Okay, like these computer books that are printed for fairly basic things. I'm not trying to insult you on Google Analytics, because Google Analytics is indeed fairly complicated, but it's how to write a Word document. Computer book, 500 pages, or I don't know what else. There's just a computer book for every single thing, and there doesn't need to be. That's all I'm saying.
500 pages. You were correct, right on the money.
Yeah, that's the that's the quota that all these crazy authors have to make, and if they sell 100 books, they make a profit. So that's how it works. But have you actually learned anything from this Google Analytics book?
I've yet to read anything from it. I've been reading the Thank You Economy in my spare time and reading textbooks for class assignments for most of the time. So this was going to be my reading material over break, which is next week. And I've already kind of got a full plate, and I don't think I'm going to get through it. That's why I think I need to utilize the show to sit here and, read through the whole thing.
I mean, the thing about Google Analytics is that, the basic, using it as just, a web counter and to analyze your traffic, that's fairly easy. It's fairly intuitive. The times that it gets complicated is when you use analytics in conjunction with buys on Google AdWords. So you can analyze where your traffic is coming from when you're running a certain ad run and things like that. So that's when it gets complicated, and that's probably what the book focuses on. But
well, hopefully it does, and I'll be able to school you in that. But there is an actual test that you can take for certification. So this book kind of prepares you for that as well. And, that's got to look good on a resume somewhere, right? That's what I'm hoping for. Or, looks good on a website. Back to Siri.
What's the meaning of life?
Our next episode.
Siri responds, I don't know, but I think there's an app for that.
Oh, that's not bad. I like that.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Last story of the day.
Last story.
It's really a slow news day. Google Doodle today was honoring the Gumby creator.
Yes.
Art Cloakey. Cloaky,
I think.
I don't know.
So up there you've got Gumby, the green guy, tall green guy.
I mean, this is almost too old for my generation.
The red.
This is like an 80s. This was your generation, Braden. You're like, what, 40 years old, 30 years old?
Yeah, I'm 40, 45 and a half or something like that. Have you eaten do they have a Gumby's Pizza up in Champaign-Urbana where you went to college?
No.
They
Maybe.
don't?
Yes. Possibly.
Gumby's
No.
Pizza is like the chain that like seeks out. See, Katie knows.
They say yes.
Pokey sticks, yeah.
Oh,
see, that's what I was going to bring up.
I've never been to this place. I hear about it. It's like a myth.
Okay, and Pokey sticks are named after Pokey, the sidekick of Gumby, who was the red horse. He's the far right one in the Google Doodle.
Well, that suddenly makes sense.
And then there's the yellow dinosaur, which is the girl, right? And then the two blockheads.
The blue and the red.
The blue and the red.
No, two red blockheads. Who's the blue one?
That's the girl, right?
Who's the girl is the blue, the yellow is the like a duck or something.
Triceratops.
Don't ask me.
I'm not looking at it. Let me look at it.
Okay, everybody.
And I did
write down this URL to go find it. It's at http://www.google.com.
No, wait. That was google.com?
Yes, that is.
Do I need the www before it?
Dude, speaking of Google, they've been really changing their website. They used to have the links on the thing, and now it's like the links are at the very bottom of the page in gray.
Advertising program, all that. Yeah, it's good stuff.
I can change my background image.
Yep, it's all minimalistic, and well, you can get it as crazy as you want with like iGoogle or whatever.
No, but even just on the regular Google page, you can change your background image.
Yep.
So their response to Bing.
Yeah, Bing being, having the big picture in the background. Yeah, they've had that for a while.
I know.
Now, is there any like hidden feature that we found with the Google Doodle here today?
No.
Like there was a Muppets one for Jim Henson's birthday a couple weeks ago, and if you clicked on the monster that was on the farthest to the right or something, he would actually like. If you just clicked on him once, he was doing a normal type of response or something. But if you clicked him on a bunch of times, he would actually eat the monster that was next to him.
Oh, well, I mean, today's is fairly obvious. Like, they're balls, and if you click on them,
they're like clay, because
they're like stop motion. The balls turn into the characters in stop motion. So
right.
I didn't even say that because it's so obvious. Like when you hover over them, it wants you to click it.
Right.
I don't think there's any secret.
The cartoon was done in claymation, just like
which is kind of cool.
Here. And this is all done in HTML5, correct?
Yeah, you can actually see the image that... It's basically a really long image with a bunch of solid images, so they're actually creating it with stop motion using JavaScript, which is kind of cool.
Where can we see the really long image?
If you view page source, inspect element.
Okay.
I can post it into the chat room as well.
I'll bring it up on the stream so everybody can see. So there's the Google page, and let me click on Pokey here. Pokey
if
sticks.
You just right-click on one of the balls with the thing.
Okay, so let's right-click.
Oh, Rob G is all over it.
Use selection source.
Rob posted one, and then I posted the horse. The horse, of course.
Oh, you're gonna make me like switch images. Oh, I see.
So they're using JavaScript to switch those in and out. So it's kind of cool.
Do I have to scroll? Anyway, this is a long drawn, complicated process of switching that over to the stream, but great. I love it. I really want to, learn more about this HTML5 mythical thing that is going on in the interweb tubes.
I mean, I don't know if this particular thing is necessarily HTML5. It's really just images that are being manipulated by JavaScript. But
Okay, so not necessarily HTML5, but the
but I
big
mean,
Pac-Man game and stuff that they were.
yeah, that was HTML5, I believe so.
Right. All right. Well, I think that kind of wraps up things for tonight. We're trying to keep it a little bit shorter, like we went long last week. So.
Yeah, no one ever calls in with their computer questions. We need to get some of those next week, and it'll be hilarious because we can answer your mom's computer questions. It'll be great.
Maybe I should get my mom to actually call in, and we'll fix it.
Yeah, you should get Betty to call in.
Oh, wait, she has a Mac, and she doesn't call me anymore for computer questions. Drat the luck. Well, I guess we'll have to find out, some type of other computer problems.
Here's an idea. Give her a Windows machine this week. And then, no, even better, give her an Ubuntu machine, and then she'll have plenty of questions by next week.
Yeah, she will, because she's never touched Linux in her life.
How do I open the Google?
She's a little bit better than that. She knows what Firefox is. It's all good. I've trained her well.
All right. Well, good job. Well,
thanks.
Hopefully we'll figure that out next week.
What about chat room? Chat room got any computer questions we could solve? Next week or right now, immediately, we'll tell you to turn it off and on again.
I don't think they do right now, but we'll line it up for next week.
Excellent. We say that every week, I think. Anyway, this has been Tech Talk Tonight. Gavin, say goodbye.
See you later, everybody. Check me out on gavinar.com, twitter.com/gavinar.
No G+? Are we not giving the G+ love anymore?
Nah, G+ it's on the downhill, in my opinion.
Yeah, we'll save that for another time. You can find me on the G+. Just Google Braden Hensey. Check out henzydigitalmedia.com. I had to do like 50 blog posts up there for class, so come read about the websites of Highland. I've been blogging about them. Hopefully I didn't make anybody mad. It was just all hearsay anyway.
Plus, you're a professional DJ. Many services to offer.
I have been paid to DJ before, so technically that makes me a professional. But if you go by that definition, I'm also a model. So with that, thank you for watching. Thank you, chat room, for being here. You're always great. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye.